And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, past and present viewers. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's Monday. And boy, do I have a treat for you guys. So, I wish Matt was here. His voice would be perfect for Harry Potter. We got
You're right. It would be.
Oh my God, you're here!
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No.
And there was much rejoicing.
No, when you have stream mode on, it disables notifications. So I didn't hear you come in. Matt, hi. So hello everyone. As always, we have popcorn. Say hi, popcorn.
What's up?
Yep. And we have Foxy, the ever-present one.
Yes, I'm always here. If you think that I'm not, you're wrong. Get your eyes and or ears trapped.
All right.
What are we doing?
So tonight we're doing a threefer. We are doing
threesome.
Yeah, we're doing a threesome, and Nat isn't invited because she wouldn't enjoy it, so it's just us two.
Swift, you're getting that song stuck in my head nice and early, aren't you?
So, we're reading three things. The first two were done as a joke, the last one probably seriously. First we're reading a bot-written episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. They fed an AI at every episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation and told it to write an episode. So it did. Which is how we get Star Trek: The Next Generation. Here's looking at Q.
But I thought Q was from Bond.
QAnon?
No!
Oh, God.
God, you know, the whole QAnon thing is made just infinitely more amusing when instead of like Q this whole time was actually like Space Q. That fucking troll just messing with humans from the sidelines.
Oh my God. Wait, okay, I've never watched Next Generation.
Okay.
The dude with, like, the Brainiac head.
Yeah, the one that's basically, like, a space god.
Okay, so. Listen. People on my Tumblr feed and on my Twitter feed are so horny for this guy, it's unreal. Listen. Everybody who I follow on Tumblr, with the exception of some people I follow because I think you're insane and I love seeing crazy people. I love you so much, but I do not understand and I am extremely worried.
So who wants to play Jean-Luc Picard? Is it gonna be me?
I mean, yeah, I want to hear. I was about to say. I was thinking of.
He's Patrick Stewart, yeah.
Yeah, he's Patrick Stewart, but for whatever reason, the first person that popped into my head is Lemmy from the fucking "Steel is Heavier Than Feathers" video, and I don't know why.
That's a good question. Why? All right. So,
yeah, I am mentally ill. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we all are. So, opening shot. No, I gotta introduce this correctly. Botnik Studios presents Star Trek: The Next Generation, episode 279. Here's a look at a Q. Opening shot. The heavily damaged Enterprise in orbit around a family restaurant.
Oh no, is this the place where Lone Star and Barf are gonna have supper?
Hello, my baby! Hello, my darling! Hello, Rectum gal!
It's a Wendy's.
Captain's log. Stardate 4A213.7. We have been involved in a damp and terrible battle. Moist, even. However, today is my first birthday in space, so I'm going to have an elaborate cat food dinner with my friend Worf. Dining room, a family restaurant. Mr. Worf, I appreciate this present of clothes for my birthday, but As I am a boy, I need me my toys.
Okay, can I do?
Yeah,
Okay, Worf.
You're gonna be Worf.
Yeah. You disgraced my father with your words.
Okay.
Q falls out of the ceiling wearing cargo pants. Nat, do you want to play Q?
Okay. I don't know enough about Q. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'll just do my Rolf voice.
Yeah.
The time for me is here.
Q, I see you have a concussion.
I am immortal, Picard. I have hurt my head a very big number of times.
I'm going to start saying, I see you have a concussion on the daily.
Q takes a bite of his hand and then turns into a tractor.
And wow, it's very fitting I chose my Rolf voice. This is from the past.
Transformers. Robots in disguise.
Fade-
Transformers.
Fade out. Opening credits. Space. What is the point of it? You have no idea. This is the Enterprise, a big circle with a porch. I'm the Captain Picard. Come with me. Q main theme. The Enterprise zips and zaps at the screen for 2 hours.
Oh wow! So now Star Trek has anime openings.
Bridge.
Listen, there are some anime openings that are like a minute 15 seconds, and they feel like they last like 20 minutes.
Bridge. Data enters carrying a large is that dessert or desert? Not dessert. A large dessert, which he throws at the view screen. Don't tell me what to. Don't tell me what.
Is that?
Hmm?
Oh, okay, I was like, that's not Data.
No, I
There he
know
is.
which one. I know which one's Data, and I want to be him.
I love Data. Yeah, I approve.
Don't
Go
tell
for
me
it.
what to eat, Lieutenant. Making a mess is not a crime, but what if it was?
Is that a human metaphor? And would you please stop speaking with human feelings?
A heavy German breathing is heard over the loudspeakers. It's the Borg.
I do not believe that is correct.
You think I need your help, Mr. Data? I'm the first officer to ever convince a planet to explode, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Now that's an accomplishment.
I love the motivations. Pyromaniac. Nope, that's it.
Data.
Okay. Jack Membrane is my name now. If you call me Data, I will perform a self-replicating dance until this ship is full of me.
This is the ultimate don't dead name me, and I'm taking it with me. Hold on. Hold on. It's such a funny fucking way to say do not fucking... Okay, hold on.
So they when dead names you, Matt, you're gonna be like, Matt is my name now. If you call me dead name, I will perform a self-replicating dance until this planet is full of me.
Yeah, if you don't like me now, wait until I'm the entire human population.
I don't.
Basically,
Okay, go on.
no, I'm not calling you Jack Membrane, so go fuck yourself.
Oh my...
Riker nods and carefully takes a tiny piece of cake. Another Data enters carrying a swirling green casserole.
Okay.
But he
thank
did.
you.
Oh well, he did name him once before. So, I know he didn't. Yeah, no, Data wasn't dead named. Why is there another Data? Engineering.
Somebody did it earlier.
Engineering. Troy.
It's visual storytelling.
Troy enters from a vent and starts singing to Geordi.
Troy Bolton.
Geordi, you seem angry with me. Is it because of the nightmares I force you to have?
Yeah, okay, can I be Gordy?
Yeah, be Gordy.
Nope, just finished a modified laser scanner to give to my friend. He's the size of a particle, but he's still a pretty good person.
Troy looks down at her empty stomach and frowns telepathically.
So his best friend is a tardigrade?
Yeah. Computer, locate a big thing of chips.
Quarters of Command Riker, Deck 50.
We can beam them over here to engineering and take samples. Then we could give them to the holodeck to make them into electricity like the computer wants.
Affirmative.
What?
Sickbay. Riker looks like he's fancy, but unstable. Sounds all right. Everything in sickbay is not good.
You seen my son?
No. You
I
have
was
to be
gonna
Wesley.
quote Silent Hill, but okay.
Oh boy, that's gonna be okay. I'll be.
Matt has to be Wesley.
Alright. Riker, have you seen my son? My instinct is he is going through body changes, and I need to help him adjust his uniform.
Wesley decides to roll up with a couple of gorgeous crew members.
My mom is a real pain in the rocks, I tell you what. Congratulations to the people! This is so fucking funny! Oh my god! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm losing my mind! It's okay!
I should inject you with respect.
Ensign Crusher, you need to make sure that I do fun drugs at parties. No one is going to listen to me if I don't know what's going down.
Here, sir, is a serotonin coordinating sensor you could use to get bored all the time.
Riker turns it on and looks like fettuccine. Beverly smiles at the stars. They are never sick.
Wait, I don't know how to make this be on.
Troy and Gordy enter the holodeck with chips and suspicion.
Yeah, I don't know how to make this turn on.
The holodeck becomes intensely Hawaiian. Security bears enter. They look good. Enjoyed the bland taste, computer. We are going to leave. Negative. Geordi screams and screams.
Much screaming.
Bridge.
Sir, the Enterprise is emitting low levels of Starfleet graduates. We should try to find attractive friends.
Worf, kindly get to the surface immediately. Sir, are you sure Worf wants to negotiate with the colony's office? Isn't he kind of inherently dangerous?
You have disgraced my father with your words.
That's the only sentence in English that I know. And this phrase explaining what English I know.
I like scrolled up. I was like, didn't he say that? Like literally.
Worf is kind and capable of dealing with anything that may arise anywhere at any time.
You have disgraced my father with your words.
Except me. Worf is the captain of my heart, you know, and you know I support him. Who would you have sent? I want someone who parties hard and knows when to fight a Klingon. I want someone with 15 pieces of metal in their face that would satisfy anyone who might rob us. Someone named William Riker of the USS Enterprise.
What? The things you're looking for make it very difficult for someone to get an MRI. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Out of the darkness appears Q. He is clearly surprising.
I have presented myself! Which humans did I interrupt now? Ah, the redoubtable head of the ship, you!
I don't want you to interfere with my life, mister.
I am the universe! How do you like this?
Suddenly there are gasps on the bridge, and then impact. Wham! All sounds coming from the explosion. Data is almost frenzied with a tricorder, and scans his head and body for orders. Riker stares at his feet.
Same. Captain, he has dropped a big scissors on us.
Oh, so you can say other sentences.
Close-up of Picard's frustrated forehead. This is now my chief concern. Fade out
You have
text.
disgraced my father with your words.
Fade out text to be continued.
That
was
was
fucking excellent. Hold on, let me.
Whoa, hold on. Sorry, I just noticed this. Swift, did you just make a freaking reference to Master of Disguise?
No! Oh god, not that movie!
General chat, I don't want to talk about it.
What the heck, Swift?
Oh look, an advertisement for Stadia. That's cute. Alright, so that was the Star Trek one. Now we're going to go to Harry Potter. The book written by Hitsune Miku.
Yeah.
I can assure you that this version of Harry Potter was not written by a TERF.
It was definitely not. Where the hell is that one?
Excuse me 1 second.
I mean, I can probably just Google it, but I don't know where the,
Okay, you know what kind of freaks me out about Disney?
Yeah?
Like, so you look at Sam and Cat, right? You can trace Sam and Cat all the way back to the Amanda Show, and it's like, it was a generational change of stars, because it started out with Amanda Bynes, right?
Yeah,
and then it went to Drake and Josh, and then it went to that girl from iCarly, and now it's a Sam and Cat. All these years, they've just been pulling out one and then throwing out everyone else.
Basically.
Where's the link for this one, Ryan?
Oh, I haven't posted it. I'll put it up now.
Oh my god, you whore!
Is it the one that was at the? Is it the one that was at the very top of the page?
Yeah, but I put in a link. So, yeah, we're reading the spellbinding national bestseller, Harry Potter and the Portrait of What Looked Like a Large Pile of Ash.
I'm excited.
Now, I've heard of this one. I've heard, like, I think a little bit of this, but I don't remember all of it.
So yes, because, Matt, you're the one with the high-pitched nasally voice, you're going to be reading Harry.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually hyponasal, so if I can...
I don't know, like, you can also do a good Ron. He's pretty nasally.
Yeah.
No, I'll do Ron.
Yeah.
Ron has a baby now.
Chapter 13, The Handsome One.
The actor?
Yes.
Okay.
Harry's actor grew up in a very fucking handsome man. Holy shit.
Yeah, he did.
What the fuck is his name? Rad Doncliffe.
You taking a Ron's actor or a Harry's actor?
Harry, well, both of them. Like, shit, even fucking Draco.
Hey, Neville turned into the hottest one. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Neville went from the butt of the joke to fucking sexy as hell. What the hell?
Neville called me back, bitch.
Okay. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black ceiling, which was full of blood. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's hut were the disdained shrieks of his own furniture. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. You know, I'm not seeing much of a difference from the original books, are you?
Yeah, this sounds exactly the same.
Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the grounds towards the castle.
Oh,
Ron,
no.
Ron was standing there and doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family.
As is customary.
Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself.
It's that image of Kawamatsu wearing his own face on the sparkly tank top. That's what Ron's doing.
Yeah.
If you two can't clump happily, I'm going to get aggressive.
Confess the reasonable, Hermione. What about ruin magic? Offered Ron. To Harry, Ron was loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. The theaters are on top of the castle! Ron bleated, quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard not to have spiders all over his body. All over his body, all is said and done. After all said and done.
Hey, you do you, boo.
Okay, we all have coping mechanisms, hun.
Look,
said Hermione.
obviously there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen in on their meetings.
The three complete friends zapped into the landing outside of the door to the castle roof. They almost liked it, but witches are not climbing. Ron looked at the doorknob and then at Hermione with searing pain. I think it's
Stairs.
closed, he noticed.
Stairs, every witch's weakness.
Locked, said Mr. Staircase.
Probably we had a way around
The
this. like a
shabby
broom.
robed ghost. Again, like, this does...
Me.
Like, as silly as this is, I could actually see this being in fucking Harry Potter. They looked at the door, screaming about how closed it was, and asking for it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was...
Beef woman!
Hermione cried. Harry, Ron, and Hermione quickly looked behind a circle of Death Eaters who looked bad.
Damn.
I think it's okay if you like me, said one Death Eater.
Thank you very much.
Replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned forward to plant a kiss on his cheek.
Oh, well done.
Said the second as his friend stepped back again. All the other
So proud of you.
all the other Death
Love wins.
all the other Death Eaters clapped politely. Then they all took a few minutes to go over the plan to get rid of Harry's magic.
Oh no!
Harry
Oh no.
Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest.
Oh wow.
Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment.
Voldemort, you're a very bad and mean wizard, and I hate you.
Harry savagely said. Hermione...
Oh yeah, very savage. Very, very good roast, Harrison.
Let's not forget that Harry is trans.
Harry is very trans.
Absolutely.
Hermione.
Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a t-shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance. So Hermione dipped his face in mud.
It's waterboarding. She waterboarded the fucking Death
Ron
Eater.
threw a wand at Voldemort and everyone applauded. Ron
I don't think
smiled.
that's how you're supposed to use those.
Ron reached for his wand slowly.
Ron's the handsome one.
Muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and jets of green light shot out of Death Eaters' heads. Ron flinched.
Not so handsome now.
Thought Harry as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce.
What? Hello?
The Death Eaters are dead
Harold.
now, and Harry was hungrier than he had ever been.
Oh, well, don't eat Hermione. Her family has already been devoured. Very
The Great Red Hall was filled with incredible moaning and chandeliers and a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. Mountains of mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGrongle. Dumbledore's hair scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at school. The pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it and placed his hand on its head. You are Hagrid now.
my god, he fucking... I can't tell him... That's hysterical!
Well, the only people who matter, he's ever going to get rid of us.
I really very will matter.
Oh,
Yeah, now you go.
the only people who matter whenever he's never gonna get rid of us. Yeah, good job, Nat. Same time next week.
The floor of the castle seemed like a large pile of magic. The Dursleys had never been to the castle, and they were not about to come in there in Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. Harry looked around and fell down some spiral staircase for the rest of the summer.
I'm Harry Potter!
Harry began yelling.
The Dark Ants better be worried, oh boy!
The fourth wall will not protect you.
I literally just wanted you to play Harry Potter so you could read that last line.
Oh!
Worth it.
Oh boy!
Ow!
Wah, bop, ba, bop, wah. So,
Harry does have a word of God, because even though Hatsune Miku wrote Harry Potter, I also wrote Harry Potter psychically with my brain, and also when I was like 2 years old, because that's like I think when the first book came out. Anyways,
alright, so
he definitely has a thing for redheads. Thank you.
So as you guys can see, like they have this whole like list of different people you can have voicing these. Like, let's go with Harry Potter dialogue. So we're gonna make this.
There it is.
What?
And let me share my screen.
Yo, please don't make me perceive my own voice.
Harry Potter has come. Let's just. Oh, Harry Potter has come back. Oh, yeah. It's not as fun as like automatically generated one, but you can like write like random dialogue with this.
Oh shit.
Harry Potter has come back, Bill. It isn't the cute I do not want you all right. If we 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 not oh shit.
No, this is exactly how the dialogue usually is.
I think he's broken, guys.
No, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, like I love this kind of stuff. Wait, what? What happens if I publish? Nothing. Okay.
Swift, no!
Wait,
They must
Seinfeld?
never know.
Oh god, no, we're gonna do one more before we get to Crash Bandicoot.
Oh shoot, where is it?
Seinfeld script.
Oh! That I don't remember any of the goddamn Seinfeld people. This will go excellently.
Oh boy, what is the deal with this?
Season 0, Episode 1.
Oh, it's the fucking prologue. It's the pilot.
Enter Comedy Club. Jerry. What's the deal? Like, what's the problem with what Interior Comedy Club? What's the problem with minimalism? You know, if you enjoy being around alcoholics, I'm gonna go ahead and never return that dog.
Well said.
Cut to interior of Jerry's apartment. Day. Jerry and Elaine are carrying leaves in their hands. He tries to grab a door, and she imitates the door.
Oh, what a card. Classic Elaine.
UB Kramer. Matt UB Kramer.
Yeah, okay.
Jerry. Well, the elevator opens and wrong side of the door. I thought maybe the door's not waiting, but it said going down and Kramer couldn't help me move it. I just wanted to get out of it. Just get out. He slams his hands on the door. Kramer enters, dancing with garbage.
Yeah, this will be a good idea. Hey! Great idea for a big sponge! Make it so large you think it's got a fat clock in the middle! Yeah, that'll go well for me.
Ow. Little loud. Kramer. No, you already did that. Jerry takes off his bones. Kramer, do you have a fun flashback to do? Cut to interior, Monk's Calf, day. George is wearing a $20 hat that says, hello to horse.
I'm gonna let the captain of hygiene.
Jerry. Mind the fish, George! Elaine, say something to George. Look for anything wrong with him. Elaine. Right now, we want to find someone who doesn't believe George is back from the bathroom. George takes garbage and moves back.
Elaine isn't exhausting, but I'll bet 3 days of straight fear I'm not bitter.
Elaine. First dog to get George will be my friend. George walks at her seriously. Elaine. I'll pay attention to George when he talks louder. He never
Same.
says anything wrong, but his intellect is dying with him.
Kill an independent George, Elaine.
George walks back to George's parents. Interior of Jerry's apartment, night. Kramer enters quickly, sliding around the floor on his knees. Jerry is watching TV. Jerry notices something in the refrigerator. Elaine smoking at the crowd. Kramer.
Hey, oh fuck. Yeah? Wait a minute. Hey! I'm thinking, Jerry! I'm really swaying, Jerry! Jerry, I have a woman coming, and she doesn't mean, you know...
Can you make that a little bit less loud?
Oh yeah, I'll try.
Yeah. Jerry. Relaxously, handily talking. Well, the couch is not gonna be washed by me, you know. I've got Nick tickets this Wednesday, and George gets soup on the road. Snacks piled high in the guest room. Jerry spots him and takes a photograph. Kramer, cynical voice.
Jerry, can you be a big salad and give me a meal?
This isn't living up to the Star Trek one.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're gonna stop there.
Oh, it's almost done though.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
one more
alright.
scene.
Yeah, alright. George enters acting very strange. He picks up the remote control and tries to run with it. Jerry. Hey, George, what's wrong with you? Jerry. Oh, no,
Oh,
George.
Jerry.
Yeah, George.
Yeah. Oh, Jerry, just sit there and try to hear my machine. Jerry, I really have a hot dog in there, and I'm not gonna lie to it.
Jerry. What's the difference? You became a legend. I got a big picnic. George, Elaine, and Jerry lean back and forth. Elaine, laughing hypocritically, sports a couple of muscle relaxers. Jerry looks at the psychic's apartment, the phone, and George. Helen walks towards Elaine, and George is a double look at the bathroom. George is touching the Crowbanes. Kramer is barely laughing. Elaine makes the newspaper. Jerry looks at Jerry. Jerry interlocks the hot ends. He like it. Jerry is not heard with his fingers. Jerry walks out of the blade with a music pause. Interior Comedy Club. No, 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 God, no, God, no. You should get out of here right now. You're in real turkey club without crackers, aren't you? Here's the deal with this ping pong guy. He mumbles something like, yeah, ha, 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 oh, God, oh, no. I've never been called an egg, but you could do it. Bow, ba-dow, bow, 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 ba-dow, bow, bow, bow.
Excellent episode of Seinfeld, everybody. My favorite episode.
I'm losing to a bird.
Is that Seinfeld? That's not.
No, it's Hunchback of Notre Dame because Jason Alexander played one of the gargoyles.
Oh, right. Oh my god. Yeah, that took me a hot minute.
Yeah, I had to do that for Swift.
What?
Well, that's a thing we just did.
Yeah, excellent job, everybody. Claps all around.
All right. So, we are now going to move to the main event, Crash Bandicoot High School.
This is gonna go well, I think.
Yeah, probably. All right. Of course, nobody remembers what voices they did when we last published this, so we're going to wing it.
All I remember is that you were reading Crash as Lemon Grab.
Oh, yeah. God, what was I thinking? Hey, guys, a few announcements. I have a new WWE fig I'm going to start. In order to do this, I have to change some things. This is a new story, and Minecraft Dimensions are going to be my main projects. Crash Bandicoot High School and this is WWE are going to be a collaborative project. I don't know who I'm going to work with, so if you're interested, send me a PM. So without further ado, this is Chapter 5 of Crash Bandicoot High School. And just as a reminder, he's only written 3 stories.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, I do remember
Shame.
when we get to her, I was playing Pasadena. That's all I remember.
Crash's POV. Crash slowly approached the school, not looking forward to what lay ahead. Today was the day he was gonna break up with Tana. It was 6 a.m. Crash had texted Tana, asking her to meet him in the foyer outside the gym, since she'd already be there for morning practice. Crash approached the entry to the school foyer. He looked around, spotting Tana in the corner, waiting for him. She ran up to him, kissing him, Crash, increasingly nervous. Alright, what are we gonna do for Tana? I think Haven was Tana last time.
Was she? I mean, I think I started out playing voicing Tana, and then someone took over.
Yeah. I guess I'll do Tana.
I can do Tana.
Are you sure? All right. Can you channel in public bitchy cheerleader, in private and a decent person, but doesn't want to but never shows her true colors to those she cares about because she's a bitch?
That's a lot. No, but I'm doing it anyway. Crash, there's something I need to tell you.
Tana said.
Lately, I realized I haven't been the best girlfriend. Actually, I haven't even been a good girlfriend. I want to apologize, and I want to tell you that from now on, things are going to be like they used to be, like when we first started dating.
Crash! Stop nervously! Well, you see, here's the thing! This relationship is unacceptable! God, Matt, I swear, if I ever meet you in person, we hang out, you're gonna die. You're going to literally die.
I am very easy to entertain. I am a simple man.
Well, yes, but you will die. Like I will start. Just
You better kill me.
You finna die.
You better kill me, or else.
I don't think things will ever go back to the way they used to be, Tana! I think we need to break up! Tana's POV. Tana felt as though her world was breaking into 1,000 pieces.
What? But I thought maybe we could talk about these. We could make things better, Crash. I'm willing to apologize and start over.
Crash sighed. Tana, you're unacceptable!
We're just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember about Lemon Grab. It's basically his one defining characteristic.
Also, 1 million years dungeon.
Tana, I think that ship sailed a long time ago. I'm sorry, but I think it's time for us to break up. Tana slowly started
Yeah,
Tana
good job. Tana cried miniature versions of herself out of her eyes. Fucking terrifying.
Tears slowly started flowing down Tana's face.
This is because of Pasadena, isn't it? You're breaking up with me because of her. She stole you from me.
Pasadena is my friend! She has something to do with this! I don't even understand where you got the idea that Pasadena and I... Crash was interrupted.
Oh, don't bullshit me. I know what's going on between you two. She's trying to steal you from me. I can't let that happen. Can't believe you would throw away a 6-year relationship because of her, Crash. Oh, because of her. Crash, I love you. No, she's supposed to be crying. Great, I love you.
Much better.
Thank you.
Tana said the tears coming down even more now. Tana, I didn't make this decision easily. Please don't make it harder than it has to be. I've been trying to get back to where we were for years. It's too late now. You're too late. Unacceptable.
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late.
Okay.
Kat said, holding back tears of his own. Crash's POV. Crash started walking away, his head held low. Tana screamed at them to come back, and they could work this out. Crash stopped for a second, but they kept walking, hoping he made the right decision. Why did we have to swap POVs for that?
I don't understand. Hello?
Like,
Just-
we didn't have to swap POVs at all.
It's
Yeah,
in
no.
third person. There's no POV.
Exactly.
Coco's POV the night before. Who's Coco again?
I'll be Coco.
Who's Coco?
It's
From hit
Crash's
Disney movie.
Crash's sister.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Crash's sister, the hit Disney movie Coco.
Channel your inner nerd.
I will channel my inner Jimmy Neutron.
Okay.
Oh hell yes!
Oh, wait, you don't even get any lines. Never mind.
Yeah,
Coco
no.
came home and passed in the kitchen.
You still better be channeling though.
I will.
He looked up at her, but didn't say anything. She hurried upstairs to her room, the tears still streaming down her face. She entered her room, looking around. Coco's room was entirely pink, as that was her favorite color. No other colors, just a pink void of femininity and pink. God, I'm just imagining like you walk into that room and like your eyes immediately start bleeding.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Like, don't get me wrong, like pink it can be a very cute color for a girl, and guys, some guys can pull it off too. But an entire room of the same color sounds really gaudy.
Listen, when I was little, I saw a room that was painted bright green, and naturally, because I didn't know I had executive dysfunction yet, I was like, I want to make my room look like this, and I have a lot of good variations and all that. Anyways, the point is that I never really got through with the whole design, and I never really followed through, so now I have a bright, like, lime green room, and it went very well for me, which is to say not at all. Be careful with your college choices, especially when it comes to your room, because you're going to grow up, and hopefully you will swing back around to liking that color. Hopefully.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
This is something my brother told me. He used to work pushing carts in the parking lot of a Sam's Club, and like there was a car that regularly showed up at the store that was like a pig pink color, and every time he saw it, he would just go, "Ew."
Like an earthworm, kind of?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I never saw it for myself, but that's just what Jared told me.
So you, when it comes to the story, you went to Jared. She went to Jared.
Yeah.
Sorry, obvious joke was obvious.
Uh,
I don't even know. Is Jared a jewelry company outside of Chicago, or is it just Chicago?
No, there's a Jared jewelry not too far from where we live.
I thought Jared, you know what, I'm probably getting it, no, I'm thinking of David's Bridal. I was like, isn't it a
In this
a wedding place?
In the
Anyway.
city, like one over from where my family lives, there's a store that shares my brother's name and a store that shares my father's name. But nothing that has my mom or my name.
Okay. Everything is pink. She had a walk-in closet in the corner. Next to the closet was her bed. And the opposite of that sat a dresser. A TV sat on top of the dresser. A big mirror sat to the left of the door. Opposite the door was a desk, the computer sitting on it. Coco plopped down on a bed, still crying over her terrible mistake. The truth is that she'd been in love with Spyro for a long time, but her fear of rejection had kept her from revealing her feelings. At the same time, she had been afraid that if they did start dating and broke up, that it might ruin the friendship. But now the chance of ever having a relationship were ruined, and Coco knew that was her fault. All right, I'm gonna interject with a bit of writing advice here. So where did this small section go wrong? Let's ignore everything came before and after.
I have no idea what the context of the scene is. What?
All right, so I think in the previous one, Spyro asked Coco out, and she said no, and now they wrote in that Coco has a thing for Spyro. Want some of that bad dragon?
I hate you so much.
So let's point to some issues that were in this. So there's like a hodgepodge of various flaws here, right?
Oh, yeah.
The first, this shouldn't have been here. If you, like, this, the night before, this should have come immediately after the last scene.
Yeah, why are we suddenly telling this story Christopher Nolan style?
But outside, oh, come on, Swift, the reason why you want to hug Nat is because Nat is huggable.
Very valid motivation. Don't worry, Swift.
Yeah. But so if you look at the construction of this, right? Coco came home and so she comes home, you know, distraught. They mentions crash in the kitchen, which didn't have to happen. Like that's redundant. You can cross that. There's no reason for that to be there. The only reason why that should be there is if this came before the previous section, but it does, so there's no point in it. So she hurries to a room, distraught.
Haven!
It's a Haven.
No, Matt was gonna be in here.
Yeah, we have a map.
Yeah. Math.
Ugh. Of course, all the cool stuff happens when I'm gone.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm like, sorry, I just had to very briefly look up Crash Bandicoot because I was like, am I like thinking of the right character? I am thinking of the right character. Hello?
Yes, the orange himbo.
So,
Oh, we're calling him a himbo? That's a very terrible thing that you've brought into my mind. Thank you, Haven. I love you so much.
I know, right? Oh,
dude, my sister had a crush on him when we were growing up.
You know what? I forgive her, but no,
Nah, man, it was all about Coco.
I like.
Oh no, Coco's a cutie.
No, Coco is very valid. Very, very valid.
Indeed.
I
And then
have
she
like
has a pet tiger.
shimejis all over my
Now
fucking screen.
I will say that like Haven, the only reason why you favor Coco is because you favor woman. But let's be real here.
Yes.
I
love it when women.
Let's be real here though.
I see a woman.
Let's be real. Let's be real here though. Crash Bandicoot plus spin action equals fun in the bedroom.
I just popped in to say hi before my appointment. I'm gonna be on vacation starting tomorrow, going to Friday, so I'll be around. It's just, you know.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
All right.
Thanks for nothing, Haven.
I know. What else am I good for?
Absolutely nothing. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swift, shut up.
So going back to the analysis portion of this,
Very bad. Thank you so much for that information, Swift.
the room here, like, describing the room is a good thing, right? It helps us picture the room that she's in, but it's done in such a clunky manner. Like, she comes in all distraught, and then it just starts describing there. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like in My Immortal, when like she's having a terrible time. You know, the Ebony is. Ebony's just doing this real shit time, and then spends a whole paragraph describing what she's wearing.
Exactly.
And just to remind myself. So if we go back to the previous chapter, right?
Maybe I should put this in memes. Hold on.
Yeah, so if we look at the previous chapter, Coco friend zone Spyro hard, right? Like it's legit. Well, we're just kind of friends. And it's like, oh, well, Spyro had this huge crush on Coco for a long time, and he admits it, and she turns him down. But then in the next chapter, it's like, why did you turn him down? It flat out says she's been in love with Spyro for a long time, but the fear of rejection.
Also, like, usually I don't want to ruin our friendship is something you say when you know, like, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible that somebody would feel this way, but that's usually a feeling people have when their feelings are unrequited or they don't even know.
Yeah, or at the very, or like, it's not like if you have a thing for someone, they're like, yeah, I want to date you. If you like, oh, I really want to get it. I really want that bad dragon. I really want that oversized squirt action $90
of a dragon
toy.
pun. I'm thinking of a dragon pun.
Like when you got that in mind, right? Like,
call that dragon my dick through your ass. Okay, there
yeah,
we go.
yeah, dragon dick through ass.
Why
would you then go, I want to be friends, and then one chapter later it does a flashback to that night, and then she's just like, oh, why did I do that? Like, yeah, why did you do that? So, and this would be a lot less egregious if this didn't take place the following chapter.
Yeah.
But because it's the following chapter, you're just like, wait a minute, what happened to the last chapter? Wait a second. It's like in the previous chapter he did that and he realized that there'd be more drama if she said no, even though she wanted to say yes, but for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. End of my diatribe. Thank you for attending my TED Talk yet again.
Love it, thank you.
Oh, that reminds me.
I'm fine. It's okay.
That reminds me. I got animal crackers in the mail today.
Yeah, I remember you posting about that.
Did you ask for it?
No! I
you
don't.
should definitely eat all of them in a very short time span so that you can't tell if you got poisoned.
I mean, no.
No, you definitely should.
No,
it's
like,
a fun activity for the friends and family.
They're legit mediocre animal crackers. And I don't know why I have them.
Was there like a return address
No,
on it or something?
Fucking Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah, just fucking Walmart. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know why I got it. Was addressed to me, had my full fucking name on it. So we're gonna continue on.
They're all so evil.
Alright, so we're gonna go from the night before to the present. Spyro's POV. The present. Spyro entered the school, his head held low. It was 7:45. Classes would be starting in 5 minutes. Spyro looked around, hoping to avoid Coco as much as possible. He didn't see her anywhere in the foyer, so he continued on. He turned the corner and literally ran into her, the person he least wanted to see right now. Spyro mentally palmed Whoops.
Huh?
Spyro mentally facepalmed himself. I almost just said palmed, so I'm just imagining like he's like
Yeah, no, I was
mentally
like,
just
"What?"
groping himself.
Yeah, I was like, hello? Sir?
I was gonna say, is that a variant of fisting?
All right, so how are we gonna voice Spyro?
I don't know what. Does he sound like Sonic, but like maybe quieter or something?
Well, in the second, third games and the Reignited trilogy, he's voiced by Tom Kenny, guy who does SpongeBob.
Oh, that's a good one. Ryan, do a SpongeBob.
All right.
God, wait, unrelated. I had a dream that there was like a movie that was SpongeBob and Greg, and I was like, hello? And then I woke up and it was thankfully not real.
I'm sorry. Thankfully, not real. I'd watch the shit out of that.
I don't have the mental fortitude!
Have you seen, I feel like I posted them somewhere in the server, but like, there's a video of like 1700 sea shanties with pictures of cursed SpongeBob. Look that up.
I don't think I've seen. Okay, hold on. What is it? 1700?
Yeah, 1700 sea shanties set to cursed SpongeBob images or something like that.
Oh man. Sorry, that was it. I just for whatever reason remembered that. Oh my god.
Are you done Googling cursed images of Crash Bandicoot merchandise?
Doing it while we read.
All right.
It's very good for my mental health.
Okay, SpongeBob.
Well.
Hey, I guess. Hey, I guess.
Nice.
Is it good?
Yeah, good job.
he kept walking past her. Coco grabbed his arm, stopping him.
Spyro, don't.
Don't try to spare my feelings. Look, I get it. You don't like me back. It's fine. I'll just leave you alone from now on.
Spyro said, his face falling as he was utterly friend-zoned.
Spyro, I made a mistake. I do like you. A lot.
Coco said. Spyro looked at her angrily.
How am I supposed to trust you now? How do I know you're not just trying to spare my feel?
All of a sudden, Coco kissed Spyro!
That's all you'll know. I wouldn't have kissed you if I didn't love you, Spyro.
Oh, I mean, maybe if you were a whore, or did you?
Excellent save. Very good. I think this is just such a good idea.
Pasadena's POV. By the way, you aren't a whore if you like kissing people. Kiss
Yeah, very important distinction.
Yeah, no, that makes you a slut. Whores get paid. Oh,
Just turn around to the guy standing behind you in the line at Starbucks, give him a big old kiss.
Yeah, definitely in this pandemic, just give him a big wet
and then you will spread
slobbering.
And then since you kissed him, he will become a whore, and you will spread the whore virus.
Wait, okay, well that's definitely how that works. Thank you so much. Ryan works at the CDC. For those unaware,
yeah,
works at the CDC.
I am a pediatric nurse in cardiology. I'm also I got my PhD in herbology and homeopathy with a I specialize in
breatharianism.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to get my diploma in now. But I also sell essential oils in the form of rectal suppositories.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard and how immediately do essential oils cure autism? Sorry, I just found a really excellent image.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's your question?
Don't even forget it now.
So obsessed
Crash Bandicoot gets kicked out of Nintendo.
with.
I love how you know what the hilarious thing is? Like, I could see someone turning that image into like a horror comedy game where you get stalked by a guy in a Crash Bandicoot suit. Because like that suit is kind of nightmare fuel.
Oh, okay. I remember what it is now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if a tree falls on an anti-vaxxer and no one is around to apply essential oils, do they still get autism?
I'm sorry.
No, they don't get autism. They get asthma.
That's what happened.
They have an asthma attack and stop breathing. That's how it works. Once you get when an anti-vaxxer gets crushed by a tree and no one's around to apply essential oils, they get asthma and die of asphyxiation.
Not by anything breaking, by the way.
No, their lungs don't get punctured or anything. They just die. It's natural. They die as God intended, under a tree.
Just like, I was gonna say just like Jesus. Hello?
No, God died. No, God died against the corpse of a tree.
God did die under a tree. That's true.
Yeah, he died against the corpse of a tree, not under a normal tree. It was against the corpse of a cut up tree.
All right, but let me just say, for the record, my mom does use essential oils.
Yes, I know.
But she's also pro-vax.
Yeah, no, I don't care if you use essential oils so long as when people actually get sick, you get them actual medical attention.
Exactly. Also, she x-rays boobs for a living. So where do we leave off?
Oh, yes!
I think we left off on what are the biggest pair of tits your mom has ever seen. No,
No!
Pasadena's POV. Pasadena walked down the hallway, having finished morning cheer practice. As she approached the main hallway, she saw Crash. He was walking towards her and seemed to be sad. I didn't seem to notice her yet.
Crash, are you okay?
She asked.
Without a question mark.
Well, no, that's actually correct grammar. If you finish a quotation, if like the sentence trails off into the end of a sentence, then you don't put a question mark there. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. Very valid for getting confused, but unfortunately.
Welcome to English. Fun fact: when punctuation was first implemented, thinkers of the time thought it was stupid. Hello?
Sorry, I cut out. It's fine.
I just couldn't think of anything to say.
Oh, no, we had this conversation before, Swift. You're not wrong.
Other than that joke from Homestar Runner where it's like, the discovery of the comma was just the funniest thing ever.
Actually, hang on.
Very rude of God to attempt to silence me like that. That's not gonna work.
Oops, what are we doing?
Okay.
Oh shit, are we on stream?
Okay, give me a moment. I swear that there was, in ancient Greek, when punctuation was first introduced, a lot of famous thinkers were like, kids these days have it too easy with punctuation.
Oh, too easy to understand.
I swear I read this at some point.
Are you talking about something that went around that was like, oh, they where like what was it like?
Here we go. When asked to read aloud from an unfamiliar document, a 2nd century writer named Elias Gellius protested that he would mangle its meaning and emphasize its words incorrectly because there was no punctuation.
King shit.
And I gotta go through this because I swear. Here we go. Cicero, for example, one of Rome's most famous public speakers, told his rapt audiences that the end of a sentence ought to be determined not by the speaker's pausing for breath or by a stroke interposed by a copyist, but by the constraint of the rhythm. In other words, those damn kids these days and their TikToks. But yeah, there was actually pushback against using punctuation. Alright, so yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I didn't mean to hold everything up just to find a source to discuss how...
No, you're good.
Yeah. Crush, are you okay? She asked. Cash looked up at her. No, not really, he said. At her confused expression, he explained, I broke up with Tana!
What? Are you crazy? She's gonna blame me for this. Why?
Pasadena corrected her mistake, but because Crash is an idiot, he caught up and circled back. Why would she blame you? Crash asked, feigning confusion.
Well, she sort of thinks I like you. She may have threatened to kick me off the cheer team if she saw me with you.
Pasadena explained. Well, Crash asked, do you like me? Pasadena hesitated, then with a sigh she answered.
Oh yeah, I do. But I can't give up cheer.
Do you want me to let you in on one of Tana's secrets? Crash asked. She can't really kick people off the team! Only the coach can do that!
I mean, not to be like duh, but duh.
Are you serious?
Pasadena asked. Crash nodded. So with that in mind, Pasadena, will you be my girlfriend? Pasadena smiled and nodded. She had long awaited this day, expecting it to never come, because of bitch tits. But now is here, and Pasadena felt like the happiest girl in the world.
Wow.
Crash's POV a little while. Alright. What is up with fanfics and having these time skips just for no reason? Like, you didn't have to do just say a little while later. Like, there's no reason to have a POV. You don't actually utilize the POV.
I, personally, usually I'll just, if there's a scene cut, but no real reason to cut the scene in the way that I have, I'll do, a dash. At least in, I don't even know if that's, a real fucking, thing that you do in published works, but, I mean, in fanfiction, that's pretty good shorthand for, listen, this is a different scene or a time skip or whatever, and I will you clue in the reader at some point during the opening paragraph after those couple dashes.
Well, even then, so far,
It's not perfect, but it feels a little more seamless.
Yeah, but, in this case, yeah, Breaking Dawn knew how to alternate POVs better than this. There's no reason to alternate from Pasadena's POV to Crash's POV. You could have easily just had it be Crash's POV for a long period of time.
I would have gotten the same information.
Yeah. because there's no.
I also don't understand. Like, I mean, I understand you feeling like, well, I can't reflect the emotions of a character whose POV I'm not observing, but I mean, these characters seem to be pretty expressive, if not like very blunt about what they're feeling. So I sincerely doubt that you need to actually switch POV. Like, it seems like Pasadena is very expressive. You know, like hesitated, and then with a sigh she answered. That's pretty. Even though it's her POV, that could function in anybody's POV.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
there's
think you
no
need to do
internal
that.
monologue. That's the only real reason why you'd have a POV change. If the person whose POV you were using is no longer there, or if the story is heavily reliant on a certain person's inner monologue, which they might not even have. I don't have an internal monologue.
I don't think I've ever. Whenever I do that, I don't know. I don't know why.
Nat, do you have an
I
internal
think
monologue?
Well, considering one of my best friends is a Dune addict, I think we all do at this point.
No, like I don't like. All right, there's two kinds. Apparently, there's generally two kinds of people in the world. People that actually like they think with an internal monologue, and then you have the people that think more abstract thoughts. And I'm the abstract thought kind of guy. But
if I'm like thinking about something and then like I have a thought that's either funny or just like feels like weird, then I'll start thinking more in terms of internal monologue. If only because it feels like I need to organize my thoughts a little. But that's it.
no, like I only think in abstract. I don't have an internal monologue unless I'm like consciously giving myself one. Like if I'm like planning on something to say or something like that. But like otherwise, like it's all abstract for me.
I didn't know that you could like have an
Internal monologue, yeah.
Unconscious eternal. Wow, internal monologue.
Yeah, no, that.
Again,
Go on.
again, Dune.
Yeah, but like I have met people that have that internal monologue, and I read this. It was on Science is Fucking Awesome or something like that. Where it's like not you have two kinds of people. People that have an internal monologue, people that think in abstract, and then everyone doesn't realize that there's another kind of person. So yeah, let's go back. Crash's POV a little while later. Crash had just walked Pasadena to her first class, and now he was walking his first class, smiling for the first time in a long time. He was horny. As he was walking, he got a text. Hey,
Also, yeah.
Hey,
Also,
dude.
yeah. I just sorry. Hey, sorry. I just want to point out something that Swift said. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's called rebound.
Hey.
Literally.
Hey, dude. I back from Canada. Be back at school tomorrow. We gonna hang.
Spring break.
Ooh.
It was Carbon Crash. Crash's best friend, since looked a lot like Crash. Wait, Crash's best friend since looked a lot like Crash. All right, hang on.
Huh?
Who is
Crash's best friend since looked a lot like Crash.
Okay, Carbon Crash is a clone of Crash created by Cortex. Carbon Crash is used by the second player in Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant prior to Coco's defeat.
I mean, he looks pretty dope. I like him. I like his like weird fucking. Yeah, I like him. I like his colors. He looks stupid as shit.
Yeah, it's like he looks a lot like me, which is why we get along so well. He's literally your clone.
Literally your clone.
Okay, so thinking back to like the very first chapter when we had like a list of all the characters who were going to be in this. So we have this Carbon Crash guy. We have Evil Crash from Twin Sanity, but no fake Crash.
Yeah, no fake Crash. Yeah.
Can you imagine if you went to school with people? One person is literally your clone, and the other person is an evil version. Like they're literally just evil you. Like if I met somebody named Evil Matt, I'd be like, oh shit, it's the real me.
You know, it'd be kind of hilarious if
Yeah.
knowing me, like the evil me, like is just kind of a manipulative asshole and doesn't bring the grocery store cart back to the holder and just leaves it in the parking space. Like that is the extent of evil me.
That evil me, I think if I was evil, I would choose the evil options in RPGs, and that's the extent of my evilness.
No. Evil you? Evil. All right, no.
I would tell. What the fuck is an RPG that I played? I would tell.
All right, no. All right. Hang on.
I would tell my Animal Crossing villagers to die.
No. Your evil twin is Sis.
Disgusting. Kill him right now immediately. You can beat the shit out of him.
No, even worse. It's a cis woman. And she's a TERF.
Okay, well now I'm gonna kill her.
It's like alright, evil you is just a cis woman who happens to be a TERF, and it's like, no, she's evil me. She's fucking evil.
I mean, pretty evil. Yeah, done and done.
What about me?
Evil you.
Evil Nat does not laugh at
evil
our
you.
jokes.
Evil you is already dead because they got every single STD known to mankind and died as a result.
Holy fuck. I was gonna say that Evil Nat laughs at even less of our jokes. just heartless. And you know what?
Well, no, like if it's your opposite, then it has to be someone that was so sexually active that they died of every STD known to man, and some had not yet been discovered.
I mean, honestly, good for her. Live your best life, queen. Go kill people. I don't know what else Evil Nat would do.
Alright,
Good for you, bitch. No, you went back to characters to look at the.
Yeah, now I'm back here. So
scroll down.
Oh yeah, okay.
Crash's best friend since looked a lot like Crash.
Yep. When they were kids, people would always ask if they were related, but they weren't. But Crash and Carbon always got a kick out of saying they were, 'cause they're all fucking clowns. Carbon had been on a field trip to Canada for the last 2 weeks. It'd been too much expensive for Crash, so he opted out along with most of the remaining seniors. Wow, so the school ran a field trip and they're like, by the way, you have to pay out the fucking nose, so most of the seniors can't go.
I mean, literally, my high school, Catholic school did that, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then they were like, why don't you want to go? And I'm like, what? Because it costs money, motherfucker.
How much was it?
I don't remember, like, at all, because I blocked out most of Catholic school.
What was the field trip to?
It was to Rome, and, like, literally, so it wasn't just seniors. It was literally the entire school had to go to Rome. Like, except for, like, it was, like, the high schools. So all the high school classes were like, you should go to Rome. And I was like, I'm not going to Rome. Like, literally, they would approach you in the halls and be like, what is your excuse? Why are you not going? And, like, I couldn't just say, I don't believe in any of this, and also I have deep, deep trauma, and I'm not going to Rome for a religion that genuinely has had a terrible impact on my mental health. But instead, I was like, I have anxiety related to traveling, which was true. And they were like,
not good enough.
Like, they were very obviously mad about it, but also, like, if you didn't go, you had to write an essay on, like, why abortion was bad, and I was like, yeah, literally. Catholic school is wild. You had to write an essay on why abortion was bad,
God.
and I was like, okay, wait, hold on.
I gotta introduce you to my dad.
Hold on. Okay, so the logical, like, even as, like, a 14-year-old who had, like, no fucking common sense, I was like, wait, hold on. So I'm not even, first of all, I'm writing an essay in something that I absolutely don't believe. Second of all, I can't, like, I'm going to get a bad grade if I argue what I actually feel, which is hysterical because this school was so, like, dedicated to trying to teach you debate tactics and shit
Mhm.
that, like, when it came down to it, I wasn't allowed to actually say what I meant. That's
Oh
hysterical.
God, no! I know what you should have done.
Why are you punishing me for not wanting to go to fucking
No,
Rome? Hello?
I know what you should have done. You should have wrote a paper arguing that abortion shouldn't be allowed because abortion should only be used if a woman is expected to have adulterated against her husband.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
No, that is backed up in the fucking Bible. In the Bible, the only section that mentions abortion in the Bible is that it says that if a man believes that a woman has adulterated against him and is fathering the child of another man, she is to drink bitter water, and if the child dies, then she has adulterated and is to be stoned.
Kinda sounds
So
about right. Anyways, sorry, Swift. The point is that high school was the Catholic school was an absolute wild ride. And it definitely gave me trauma, and now I can't actually physically enter a church without getting deeply anxious, and I can't be around.
Bro, I'm right.
Without deeply anxious.
All right.
So you know what? Overall, I'd say it was a success. I am now like physically unable to experience any form of Catholicism. Good job, JPG. Give me a round of
for what
applause.
it's worth, for no reason whatsoever, I have the exact same phobia.
Oh my god, bitch!
I can't. If I go into a church, I start to get anxious.
It's so bizarre, and it's like, sorry, that's just
all right,
funny that
all right, Matt,
we have the same fucking brain.
No, Matt,
Anyways,
Matt, do you know what it is? It's the demon worship.
I was like, I thought I was possessed for a while. I was like, cause I was like, I'm possessed. I can't go into a church. I must be possessed. And then my therapist was like, no, you have anxiety. You're not fucking possessed. I'm sorry, Swift. No, but like, I do love that moment where my therapist was like, you're not possessed. You have anxiety.
God, yeah, the two atheists in the corner just laughing about worshiping Satan, and then two Christians off in the other side just looking at us awkwardly.
This is mean. I'm sorry. Anyways, the point is, Catholic school is insane. And I think it's very funny that they made, because you did have to pay. It was essentially mandatory, and you had to pay to go to Rome. And I was like, okay, first of all, no. Second of all, I don't even like half the motherfuckers we talk about in class. I'm not going to Rome. I'm not going to Rome with you people either.
All right, let's keep going. Let's stop further alienating my limited Christian audience.
Yeah, horrible, evil people. Us, I mean.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm saying we're evil.
Any comments, Nat?
I have been to Rome. It's a decent place.
Yeah, I imagine it is. I imagine it's beautiful. I imagine like a lot of European countries are. It's just I wasn't mentally able to in that context. But I would like to go someday. I think that it's really interesting. Not that America, and by America I mean the Americas, North and South. Not that those cultures don't like have like old like structures and all that. But I would like to see older European structures. I think also the American structures that did exist pre-colonialism got fucking demolished because colonialism. So I can't see those.
Like we took a tour of several cities in Italy. Every single stop, gelato.
Gelato is good, and I imagine I would be sick of it after I went to Rome. But that would be like gelato is so good.
But that's all I have to say about that.
I always want to call it gelato because of Spanish.
Also, I just want to say that in this section, like, we are about to read, like, 5 paragraphs in a row begin with Dingo Dial. I hate that.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, are we summoning him? Beetlejuice, you gotta see this guy.
Wait, who's Dingo Dial? Dingo Dial.
It's a dingo, I guess, but also a crocodile?
Yes.
Oh my god. Why was I right?
He has a flamethrower, and he's the most overtly Australian out of every character in this series.
And like, if you looking at him, like literally, like his design
Go back
is
to the CTR. That's so funny.
his design is literally a dingo with a crocodile tail. That's it.
I like
And also-
that he...
And also kind of the teeth of a
Yeah,
crocodile.
but that's barely it. That, you know what that is? That's the fucking like Nyan girls that literally just have the cat ears and tail, where it's sort of, you know, like why even bother?
Oh my god, he's a fucking cat. He's the cat girl of crocodiles.
Yeah, he's the cat girl of crocodile.
Oh, what a terrible idea! I love it. What the fuck is being advertised here?
That looks like Watchdog Legion, I think.
Oh my god! Did he crush a cannon on his head and then die?
Yeah.
What the fuck
Dude, I not so low key, like I really want that game, but I don't want to give Ubisoft money.
This is so fucking stupid. I'm so excited. Oh my god!
I want this game so bad, but I can't because Ubisoft published it and I don't want to support the rape company!
I don't want to support them whatsoever, but I have to admit, going full stupid with the marketing, like going like payday GTA levels of stupid, very good decision. Very excellent decision, I think. Definitely love the imagery of the grandma beating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, like, I want the game, but I don't want to give them money! If anyone wants to buy the game for me, you're welcome to, but I'm not spending my own on it. Fuck that.
Try Steam Unlocked. It's gonna be on Steam.
Yeah.
Then maybe it'll show up on Steam Unlocked at one point. You can get it very legally. You can get it extremely legally.
Wait, no, I don't want to. I gotta be careful about where I buy keys from, because that shit can actually support criminals and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they'll actually like steal keys, like from various key websites. We're getting off topic again.
ADHD.
Yeah. Hashtag relatable.
Unfortunately, Crash's nemesis.
Yep.
Luke.
Unfortunately, Crash's nemesis, Luke, Abel Crash Jr., had also been on the trip. I would now be returning. Crash walked into his math class. The first thing that Crash noticed was that the teacher, nitrous oxide, was in class. That was strange because Crash was 5 minutes late. The second thing he noticed was that 3 of his peers, Dingodile, Crunk, and Nash, were beating up Norm, the skill nerd.
No, not Norm.
And who's Norm?
Oh no. Yeah, who the fuck is Norm? That's what?
How is
That's 2 people. Full name Norm. Big Norm is inner. Wait. He can divide himself into 2 different characters. Okay, so I guess he's the little one right now.
Yeah, but like, so I'm just imagining they start beating him up, and then like this guy comes up, he starts beating himself up because he's also the bully.
That I love that so much, and also I like. So you're telling me you gave us the nerdy half and not the hunk half? Really problematic. Fuck you. Personality.
He enjoys reading books, mime tradition. He's a well-behaved.
Silence, very excellent.
Big Norm is loud and obnoxious. Yeah. Is this an advertisement for? Yep, Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia.
Ooh.
Man, that game needs more enhancements. It's so good, but it could be so much better.
I wish that you could walk faster.
I mean, let's be real. You aren't walking. You're just kind of striding.
You're like striding, and you're not even walking like the speed that I
Swift, your purpose is to sit in my chat and scream at me for not going fast enough.
Said that. She said I wish you would read faster.
Yeah, I know.
That was excellent timing, Swift. Like, you said that before it must have made it to the stream. That's really funny. I will start speed reading.
Dingodile was the school bully. He picked on everyone and barely did anything about it. Crunk and Nash were Dingodile's best and only friends. Outdoing his wicked deeds. Dom was the biggest nerd in school. He was senior math class despite only being a sophomore. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Dingodile had tipped Norm's desk over and broken over his back. Jesus.
What the fuck?
Now he and his friends are taking turns kick him in the ribs. That would have got dead.
That dude is just dead.
I don't want to get involved.
Oh.
Dingodile, leave him alone. Crash said, now we are surprised to have Crash stand up to Dingodile. Crash was the only person in the school who stood up to him on a regular basis. Dingodile had, after a couple of months back in freshman year, learned not to fight Crash. So Dingodile and his goons backed up as Crash held Norm to his feet. He had a fellow student escort Norm to the nurse. Dingodile yelled after him, "One of these days, Gadget! One of these days!"
I love this typo coming up.
Crash grabbed Dingodile by the neck and shoved him into the wall.
But you gotta read the whole sentence with the typo.
Alright. If you ever touch him or anyone else again, I'll personally send you to the nurse! Crash said. What was the typo?
One of these days, Crash won't be her to protect you.
Oh.
Oh
One of
my
these days,
God.
Crash won't be her to protect you!
Crash is gender fluid and tries not to beat up people when they're feeling girl mode. They're not good at it, but honestly, what an effort. I think Crash should be able to go ape shit regardless of gender.
So Crash is gender fluid. Harry Potter is trans.
The agenda is real, and it's the stream. Be afraid.
Yeah.
Be worried.
Little did the right-wing conservatives know that the trans agenda was actually just a a mostly cis guy on the internet laughing at stupid comics. Yeah, that trans horse agenda. Those damn trans horses.
All those horses. They're extremely trans. They're extremely threatening. I'm so afraid of them.
The class pitched in and cleaned up the room. They switched the broken desk for a new one and an empty one room nearby. They had just finished when Nitros entered the room. The teacher did not notice anything. The class proceeded as normally.
Sorry, the teacher didn't notice fucking gang warfare in the class where somebody got a desk
No,
broken
it's
over their back.
no. This is an inside job. Yeah, it's beating up Norm was an inside job.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I brought in some characters I promised in the beginning, but never found the time to bring in. I'll be bringing back Tana's two friends as well at some point. They haven't played a big role here, but they'll be in the sequel, which I started planning out. So thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I think it's the best one so far.
Glad you think so, buddy.
We're able to sleep at night.
So, are we still?
We've only been going for an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
You wanna do another chapter?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I've been doing most. I was about to say I've been doing most of the reading, but this one is like mostly fucking dialogue.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right. Crash's POV after school. Oh wait, no, I forgot to read the author's note. Hey guys, chapter 6 of Crash Bandicoot High School here. In this chapter, some more characters join the story. A relationship may be tested or not. Now I need to give credit to a certain individual for the idea of the events in math class in the last chapter. Joker Boy came up with the idea. I had to change it slightly to simplify it a tad bit. Now, guys, the poll results are in, and I definitely have breast cancer. I mean, we're going to have... The room reference.
Here's what I thought of that Navigator video where he was like, I think Laura Croft should get breast cancer.
Now, guys, the poll results are in, and we're going to be having Lemon in a future chapter. Wait, what?
Please be literal. Please be literal.
Unacceptable!
Please.
Don't worry, I won't go crazy with the lemons, but I will do a few. So here's chapter 6. Hang on. Search lemon.
Yeah, please be a character named Lemon. Please, please, please. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Please. Please.
No.
Please.
No, doesn't look like lemon. The wiki isn't showing anything. Hang on.
It's a literal lemon. Please be an actual lemon, the fruit. No, don't Google that, Ryan! Click on it, what the fuck?
Hang on.
I'm sorry, Swift. Also, there's a bot in the chat.
Yeah.
I gotcha. This was a mistake!
Yeah!
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
the fucking bot.
Am I a mod? I'm not a mod.
Okay.
And
So, may I might quote Urban Dictionary?
Yeah.
Let's see. In the world of fandom, a lemon is a story which consists of sexually explicit themes and situations.
Themes, please. Just the themes.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, like, the authors bumped up the rating on this thing partway through writing it.
Alright, you now have mod privileges.
Okay, thank you.
So if you type in now, you should
Get
see
the
a little mod
fuck
symbol
out.
with you.
Okay,
Nice.
get the fuck out. Shit.
And Pink Moon Wolf, you are now a VIP. That basically means you can say whatever you want, and the profanity filter won't kick in whatsoever. So you can say, you know, any expletive you want. It's fair game.
They reloaded and I don't know where the bot is. Fuck. Cock.
I gotcha. This was a mistake!
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, Johnny.
It's kind of freaking me out that this bot's text has, like, Zalgo symbols or whatever it is.
That's very funny.
Yeah, well,
Hold
the
on.
reason why it does that is to avoid filters.
I
Oh,
guess I
and of
left the
course, it's
chat.
a fucking Russian website.
Why'd you go to it?
I didn't go to it, but you can see in the URL.
Oh, was it like .rus or something?
Yeah, .ru.
Lovely.
Alright, PMS? Really? That's the worst you could come up with? Come on! Get on my level. Cunt, bitch, motherfucker, tits, twat.
Oh, good job, Ryan!
I know, I'm a pro.
Oh my god!
I will say all of the expletives that won't get me banned off of Twitch.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
I, too, enjoyed George Carlin.
Yeah, no, I'll look up the words you can't say on TV later. Crash's POV after school. Crash walked to the hang on. Click on him. Ban.
Okay.
There.
The chat reloaded, so I couldn't.
Did you ban him too?
No, I couldn't. The chat reloaded for me, and I thought he left.
No, I banned him.
Okay. I'm stupid.
Bye, you Patrick 1020386.
I thought it was Patrick. It was like.
Alright, God, I'm never gonna become president, not with this stream. Let's see here. Alright. Cratch's POV after school. Cratch walked to the fire where he was meeting Pasadena. He saw her walking out of the gym, already dressed for cheer practice. Cratch walked up behind her and hugged her from behind. She looked up, smiled, and fucked him.
Well, thank you, Ryan. Where would I be without you?
Hey, how are you? Crash asked, moving next to her.
I couldn't
Hey,
be.
she kissed you. How far away could you possibly be?
I couldn't be better.
Pasadena smiled at him. I'm assuming you practice tonight? Crash asked.
Yeah, I wish it were still football season. Then I could see you every day after school.
Yeah, alright. Let me get this straight. Cheerleading practice continues on. Fuck football. Damn, cheerleaders don't get a break. Let's stand those cheerleaders, guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, corkscrew. No, don't. No, come on. I'm not a duck. I'm a crow. Come on. Ah.
Oh, that was beautiful. Immersion.
Yeah. That's right! You see me tomorrow! And on Saturday we can spend the whole day together! Guy smiled.
Wow, what an honor.
Guy smiled.
Oh, sorry. All right, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Pasadena said, walking outside of practice. Crash head around the corner, only to find Coco and Spyro fucking behind the vending machine.
Lord have mercy.
Coco's POV.
This isn't what it it's exactly what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like. Mind your business.
This is even better by me replacing Mickey, just me replacing with fucking.
Yeah, like what the hell? You know what it is. Get the fuck out.
Coco said, her face beat red. Unacceptable! You're not in trouble, Coco! You're a sophomore! I think you're more than ready to start dating! Crash
Thanks
said.
for the approval.
Thank you for the approval, man in my life.
Love that. Excellent. Very much enjoying the...
Crash said.
Oh, well then, thanks, I guess.
Coco said. More was said. Lots was said. Said. Crash started to walk away, and Coco added.
Hey, can we get a ride?
Crash sighed. You keep your hands to yourselves in my car! Coco and Crunch. Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Their little brother was just watching Coco and Spyro do it by the
No, I read that as something even worse. I read that as Coco's making out with Crunch. No. Alright, you know what? In the world where everybody's a furry, you can't really get mad that someone's a scaly. Come on.
Yeah.
Standing. Oh no! Crunch was definitely intended to be Spyro there, because it said standing as close together as possible.
Oh.
So as it turns out, Crunch is actually Spyro in a dragon costume.
Oh,
And I'm just imagining it's like a really bad costume, like Osimo, but in dragon form. I am Spyro, the adorable dragon.
yeah.
They hopped in, Crash in the front, and Coco and Spyro in the back. Crash drove home, saying nothing. There was kind of an awkward silence up until Crash pulled in the driveway. Crash opened the door and hopped out, followed by Coco and Spyro. They followed him to the front door, which Crash unlocked. Crash fixed himself a snack, while Coco and Spyro went off to her room. Once inside, Coco asked,
Hey, so how are we going to the dance? Neither of us can drive?
A limo. I bought us one.
The bought?
I bought a limo.
Rent. Yes.
I bought it. Oh!
Spyro said,
Wait, but a limo is so expensive. How did you afford it?
asked Coco.
Alright, well, here's the thing. I've been dreaming of going to a dance with you for a long time, so I saved up some money for a limo just in case I ever got the chance. It's not creepy, right?
Spyro the Creep said,
Yeah, either that or all those gems he collected he just kept for himself. That's so sweet, Spyro.
Coco said, smiling, looking for escape routes.
Oh, do you want to work on homework or something?
Spyro asked. Coco
Yeah, bought a limo. Let's do homework.
Coco nodded. She got her bag, pulled out a math book.
We have to do problems 1 through 20.
She quickly pulled out a pencil and a piece of paper. H for her and Spyro. That is not grammatically correct. It should be Spyro and her. Coco immediately started working on problem 1.
Oh my god.
But Spyro was distracted. Coco looked up and saw Spyro staring at her.
What?
She smiled. Oh,
You're so beautiful, Coco.
Spyro said.
I showed you my tail. Please respond.
Spyro said. Coco blushed.
Thanks, Spyro.
You know, we don't have to work on homework.
Spyro began, his colossal dragon dick plowing down into the ground.
Oh, this is actually happening. Wow, excellent.
What do you suggest we do then?
Coco smiled up at him. Spyro moved closer and they started making out. Coco moved Spyro's shirt and Spyro pushed her down onto the bed so he was on top of her. Coco ran her hands along his chest and stomach, smiling as she kissed him. Spyro sat up so Coco could take off his shirt. She did so but very slowly, torturing Spyro. She finally lifted it off, and then a bra followed. Spyro stood at chest.
Wow, you're so beautiful.
Coco blushed as Spyro pushed it down again, and they proceeded to make out. Spyro started playing with Coco's boobs as they made out. He used his left hand and played with one each, one at a time. Now Coco stopped him. She stopped frowning.
Coco, are you alright?
Spyro asked.
Look, Spyro, this was a mistake. We haven't been together for a day. I'm not ready for this. Sorry.
The cock tease said. No. If you're not ready, then don't. I said it because it's the wrong thing to say. Don't. Coco said, redressing herself.
Coco, it's alright. I guess we just started to get a little carried away. We'll wait until we're both ready before we try this again. And you take my massive dragon cock.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much. How old are these characters?
Underage.
Okay, good, great, awesome.
Yeah. Spyro said, put on his shirt.
Yeah, how does Spyro hold a pencil? He doesn't have hands.
I'm just imagining like it's like one of those giant pencils, and he just like impales it on his horns, and he just tilts his head to the side. And
Thanks, Spyro.
then he raises one of his claws like,
Teacher, my pencil is dull. Can someone come over with a hatchet and sharpen it for me, please?
Thanks, Spyro. So
And
let's just work on...
inhale my dong, enraged Bandicoot. There you go,
Is
Swift.
that
Yeah, excellent.
Swift, was that a reference to Five Nights at Fuck Boys?
Yeah, that was totally a reference to Five Nights at Fuck Boys.
Oh my god, there are so many of the Shimeji, stop it!
Inhale my dong.
Thanks, Spyro. Let's just work on homework again, why don't we?
Pasadena's POV, otherwise known as Pasadena's POV. Pasadena hurried to the football field for cheer practice. She was hoping Tana hadn't found out about her and Crash yet. Likely she had. However, word got around the school fast. This was proven true as Pasadena entered the gate, surrounding the football field. Tana had seen Pasadena and walked up to her. She was furious.
Hey, you dirty little slut. I thought I told you to stay away from my boyfriend.
Pasadena frowned.
Last I heard, he broke up with you.
Tana glared at her furiously, then slapped Pasadena in the face and shoved her to the ground. The adult supervisor did nothing. I
Yeah,
just
the
ate
adult-
popcorn.
The adult was like, this is none of my business. I know these are my students, but none of my business.
Nah,
Get
don't
out
worry
of here,
about it.
slut. Nobody wants you here. By the way, it is very weird to say slut outside of the term of endearment.
But you know what's funny? When you said get out of here, slut, nobody wants you here, I thought that was just you.
That's how I talk sometimes, so yeah, that's just, hi, Matt calls you a slut, not clickbait.
Pasadena stood up, glaring at Tana.
Crash told me something interesting today. You can't kick me off the cheer team. You can't kick anybody off.
Tana glared.
Of course I can. It's my team. I can kick off whoever I want.
She turned to the other cheerleaders.
Including all of you if you don't continue Toto me. Understood?
Including all of you if you don't continue to bless the rains down in Africa.
Pasadena. Oh God, I love how this is addressed. Pasadena looked at the other cheerleaders.
No, it's the coach's plural teams, and only she can kick people off. And since she barely ever shows up, I don't see anyone getting kicked anytime soon.
The coach kind of sucked at a job.
The coach should have been here. Coach,
Some
usually, that's basically the teacher for that class. They should definitely, if they're not there that day, like, I don't even know what y'all are doing.
Also, some uft.
Yeah, some
some of the cheerleaders glad at Tana have rise to check. Others glad at Pasadena. The ones who are Tana's friends. The ones who are Tana's friends. Yeah, that's right. Tana couldn't do anything after that confrontation for fear of getting demoted from chair captain by the team. So practice went on as normally until she let Pasadena fall and broke her neck.
No, and it's just incompetent. You can't blame me. I'm just a high schooler.
All right,
Look at me.
There has definitely been a high school drama where the head cheerleader allows
decides to let somebody die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
I can't believe that wasn't. I swear to God, it hasn't happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. Characters in Riverdale have died, but I feel like that's happened, but I don't know.
Crashes POV next day. Crash! Get out of here! I don't want you here! But come on, I only get the POV. Now! That's my job!
Get out of here! Leave us alone!
Crash into the foyer. He searched around, hoping Pasadena might be out here. She was probably in the locker room, though. All of a sudden, somebody turned the corner and nearly walked in a Crash. It was his clone. Alright, who's gonna be Carbon? No, wait, no, they're clones. Dude, Crash, how's it going? Carbon asked. I'm good, dude! I'm glad you're back! How is Canada? Crash asked. To lay down trees! Unacceptable! Carbon joked. So is Tana! No, I'm always disassociating. This is my trauma.
No, this is good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is normal.
This is what he does usually. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh! Crash started. I kind of broke up with her yesterday! Dude, unacceptable! Now you're freaking single! The quarterback of the football team can't be single!
Literally, they can. What?
Yeah, the quarterback of the football team also can't be ace.
I guess not. Shit. Fuck?
And yes, I
These
know
are football rules.
I know ace people can be in relationships, but this is high school we're talking about. They don't understand that difference.
This is the fucking football team said no virgins. Holy shit.
No, I'm not single. I was Pasadena now. Crash told him. Dude, she's a sophomore. Isn't she like your sister's friends or something? Carbon asked. They used to hang out. Not much anymore, you know. I'm sorry, Ned. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Shit, I'll say it.
And football got kind of screwed.
Yeah. Not anymore! And football kind of got screwed over this year! The kids got sick and instead of hiring a new coach, the school just dropped football this year! Crash said, okay, that's bullshit. My suspension of disbelief is destroyed. There is no high school in the history of the United States which would drop football.
Yeah, no.
Like, if there is one thing that adults love more than football, it's watching adolescents play football and get lifelong injuries to their skulls.
Yeah, my school's football team kind of sucked massive dick, but we still played. Granted, I mean, I was in marching band, so my mindset was they're only here to see us.
Got screwed over. All right. What? They can't do that. We need the team. As for Pasadena, I can't say I've approved, but good luck.
The only reason I don't dump her ass right now is because she's a cheerleader!
Carbon said,
Look, things are going downhill with the Intana! Pasadena's real nice!
Crash said,
Alright, whatever you say!
Carbon got cut off as he shoved to the ground. Crash looked up to see who pushed him. It was Luke, once again. Evil Crash!
Luke, do what you want!
Crash asked, helping Carbon up.
Just want to say hello and want to inform you that I'm back and I'm in charge of the school again!
Luke said,
Unacceptable! Luke, you've never been in charge! You've always been second to Crash!
Carbon said,
You best shut your mouth, Carbon! This is between me and Crash!
Luke, get out of here. It's just like Carbon said. You'll always be second best. Crash said. Oh no, that was the wrong voice.
Luke, get out of here! It's like Carbon said, you'll always be second best!
Crash said,
Crash, I'll leave for now. This conversation isn't over.
Luke said, walking back down the hallway.
Okay, I didn't even read that, and I feel like I need to chug my entire water bottle now.
Yeah, what?
Don't kill yourself over there, okay?
Acceptable!
God, I hope I'm not too loud for my neighbors. Yeah, I have moved one muff off my ear so I can actually hear what I'm doing. My neighbors probably hate me.
Acceptable!
The soundproofing is decent enough. I'll be okay, probably. That's only 9. Okay, so here's this chapter. I hope you guys enjoy it. BTW, that thing with Coco and Smile was my first lime ever, so go easy on me. But please, constructive criticism is appreciated.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the thing. I've been reading a lot.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of losing my voice.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here.
Okay.
We only have one.
Alright.
We only have Swift tonight, so I'm not gonna raid anyone. With one person that's probably not gonna stay, cause let's be real. Swift is here for one reason only: my suffering, and also supporting Swift, but mainly my suffering. Let's be real.
Supporting herself? Or...
No, supporting you, and
How's it?
and watching me suffer. That's why she's here. So, with that in mind, thank you everyone for watching. As always, it was a joy, and we will continue next week, either with more of this bullshit or some other bullshit. We'll see what comes up. I'd like to thank Popcorn and Matt for coming out.
Not a problem.
No, Nat, no. And I will see you guys all next week. Goodbye, everybody!